good Marcellus, bid them make haste.
I think I hear them. Stand! Who's there?
Friends to this crowd and liegemen to the day.
Give you good night.
Welcome, Horatio. Welcome, good Marcellus.
Well, has that thing appeared again tonight?
I've seen nothing.
Horatio says we're imagining things. Don't you?
There is no such thing as a ghost. It will not appear.
Sit you down, whilst I'll tell you the story of the last 2 nights, when that star crosses the heavens and the bell beats 1.
Peace! Praise the awful word comes again!
It's in the same image as Hamlet's father, the dead king.
Did Hamlet's dad have a head like a colander? Horatio, speak to it.
What art thou? Something in which the majesty of buried Denmark did sometimes march? By heaven, I charge thee to speak!
That looks a bit miffed to me.
See, it stalks away.
Speak! Speak! I command you to stay and speak!
Too late.
Horatio, you tremble and grow pale.
See, ghosts do exist.
If I'd not
So?
seen it with mine own eyes, I never would have believed it. The old king in the very armour he had on, when he fought with Norway and defeated Fortinbras. But soft it comes again! If thou hast any sound or voice, speak. If thou art privy to thy country's fate, speak of it. Stop it, Marcellus!
Me?
Striking it with your partisan.
Man, what?
Your sword, man, your sword! Never mind, I'll do it!
Too late. 'Tis gone.
Break we our watch up, and let us impart what we have seen tonight unto young Hamlet.
Though the memory be green of our dear brother's death, yet our sometime sister is now within this month my wife and our queen, thus joining our warlike states in peace.
Peace! I'll drink to that!
Now, Voltimand, we send you with this note to Norway, writ to Fortinbras, to suppress his claim to those lands Hamlet's father conquered for us.
In that and in all things, I will show my duty.
The Hamlet cheers!
Laertes, what news with you? You told us of some suit.
My lord, I beg leave to return to France. I have my father, Polonius' permission.
Then you go with my blessing. But here comes Hamlet, our son.
A little more than kin and less than kind.
How is it that the clouds still hang on you?
Not so, my lord. I am too much in the sun.
Hamlet, cast off thy dark cloud, and let thine eye look like a friend on Denmark.
These are but the trappings and the suits of woe.
It's commendable, Hamlet, to give these mourning duties to your father. To persist in condolement is a course of impious stubbornness. Your wish to return to school in Wittenberg does not meet with our desire. We beg you to remain here, our chiefest courtier, and our son.
I shall, in all my best, obey you, my lord.
Why? Be as ourself in Denmark. Madam, come.
My father, not 2 months dead, and so excellent a king, so loving to my mother. And yet, within a month, she has married my father's brother. Within a month! It cannot come to good. But soft someone comes, I must hold my tongue. Good, my lord.
My most
Noble lord.
Bernardo, Horatio, Marcellus, I'm glad to see you well, but what in faith made you come to Elsinore? My lord, I came to see your father's funeral. Nay, methinks it was my mother's wedding.
Indeed, my lord, it followed hard thereon.
The hot feast of the funeral did coldly furnish forth her marriage table. Would I had faced my dearest foe, In heaven, ere I'd ever seen that day, Horatio. My father. Methinks I see my father.
Where am I? I see you not. Nor I.
Why, in my mind's eye. Ah.
My lord, I think I saw him yesternight.
Last night.
Last night, your father.
My father.
Your father. Last night.
You saw him.
I, sir.
And I.
Me too.
The king.
I, sir.
King, sir.
Your father.
You saw.
I, sir.
My father.
The king.
Sir.
Your father.
My father.
Oh, hang on a minute. We've done that gag. If we don't get out of this, your father, my father, we'll be here all night. And this sort of confused. Especially her. Where were we? Don't you start.
For heaven's sakes, let me hear.
2 nights ago, these watchmen, Bernardo and Marcellus, did encounter a figure like your father. By them thrice he walked. The next night, I kept watch with them, and the apparition came again.
Did you not speak to it?
My lord, I did, but answer made it none.
Saw you not its face?
You wore his beaver up.
I'll watch tonight. If it assume my noble father's person, I'll speak to it. Fare you well. Upon the platform twixt 11 and 12, I'll visit you.
Our duty is to your honor.
All is not well. I do suspect some foul play. Foul deeds will rise, though all the earth o'erwhelm them, to men's eyes.
Farewell, sister mine, let me hear from you.
Do you doubt that?
For Hamlet regards you as but an amorous whim.
No more than that?
He may love you now, but his will is not his own. His choice of bride may be determined by his uncle, now king. Hear it, dear sister, but don't give up your love freely to him just yet.
I shall affect this good lesson, keep his watchman to my heart.
I stay too long.
Still here, Laertes. Your ship awaits and you are stayed for there. And these few precepts in thy memory. Be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. Do not dull thy palm with entertainment, and beware of entrance to a quarrel, but being in, remember those you oppose may beware of thee. Give every man thine ear, but few thy voice. Take each man's censure, but reserve thy judgment. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. The loan oft loses both itself and friend. To thine own self be true, for thou canst not then be false to any man. Get off! Get off!
I'm flaming well trying to get off, but you keep rambling on and on.
I've finished.
Sure.
Get off!
I'm a good-looking hero. What a decent light in his play.
And now, Ophelia, what did Laertes say to you?
Something touching the Lord Hamlet.
What is between you? Give me the truth.
He hath, my lord of late, made many tenders of his affection to me.
Affection? Affection?
He has importuned me.
The dirty swine, the bounder, the cad!
With love, my lord, in honourable fashion.
Do not believe his vows. You will not talk further with the Lord Hamlet. Come, girl, we must away. Think I hear the clock strike 11? Do I hear 11 strokes? The clock needs winding.
The king doth wake tonight.
Look, my lord, it comes. It beckons you.
What, if you were more new red browns?
Do not go with it.
It will not speak, and I will follow it.
Do not, my lord!
What need there be to fear? My fate cries out, unhand me, gentlemen. Go on, I'll follow thee.
Mark me, I am thy father's spirit, doomed to walk the night. If thou didst love thy father, revenge is foul and most unnatural murder.
Murder?
The serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown. Fare thee well, a Jew, Hamlet. Remember me,
Remember me. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me.
Thy commandment. All alone shall live within the book and volume of my brain. My uncle.
My lord, heaven to cure him!
There's an arrant knave that now rules Denmark.
There needs no ghost to tell us that.
Good friends, swear never to make it known what you have seen here tonight. Let us go in together, still your fingers on your lips. I shall have my revenge, and in my plotting shall take on the appearance of one who is mad and deluded. Thus! To outwit my uncle and that which I used to call my mother. Those that know me shall no longer so until the moment of my satisfaction. But soft, here comes Ophelia. Now to start.
My dear father, Hamlet was mad and hath just taken me in his arms, kissed me, and left me standing here.
Have you given him any hard words of late?
As you did command, I repelled his letters and denied his access to me.
That hath made him mad. Come with me, we shall tell the king.
Tails! 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 Tails!
Must take a certain skill to keep losing like this.
Tails!
After all, the laws of probability suggest that a coin odds and a tails only half the time.
Tails.
How many is that you've now won?
27 and counting.
But the chances of that happening are less than me winning the Euro jackpot. And I'm too young to even play that.
Pardon?
Look, the chance of a single toss landing tails must be 1 in 2, right? So the chance of a coin landing tails twice in succession must be 1 in 2 multiplied by 1 in 2, 1 in 4, right? So the chance of a coin landing tails 27 times in succession must be 1 divided by 2 raised to the power of 27, right? Of course. Teach anything in schools these days? It's simple mental arithmetic. 2 raised to the power of 27, that's 2 multiplied by itself 27 times, is 134,217,728. That's the chance of a single coin landing tails 27 times in succession. I'd be better off playing the lottery than tossing coins with you all day.
It's actually 28.
What?
You tossed another one but forgot to count it, so it's 28.
Oh, so what does that reduce the probability to then? Oh, come on, try and stay with it. School that long ago. Then, dear Rosencrantz, the chances are 1 in 268,435,456. Got that? Good. See? I'm more than just a pretty face. What are we doing here?
I can't remember.
We were sent for.
By whom?
Surrounded by idiots. Audience members who can't do simple mental arithmetic. An actor who doesn't know why he's on stage.
Shiny.
We were sent for by the king to spy on Hamlet and check the signs of madness. But by and by, here he comes. What read you, my lord?
Words. Words. Words! My dear Rosencrantz.
Oh, no, I'm Rosencrantz. This is Guildenstern.
What in a name? Yet I bid you welcome to Elsinore.
But who comes yonder, my lord?
Bid you welcome the players that are come to do me service. Come, your hands. Let me comply you with the garb, lest my extent to the players should seem more like entertainment than yours. You are welcome. My uncle, father, and aunt mother are deceived.
In what, my lord?
I am the man northwest. When the wind is southerly, I know a halt from a handsaw. Mark it! I will prophesy he comes to tell me of the players.
The actors are come hither, my lord.
Buzz, buzz. Welcome, good masters, one and all. Will you see the actors well disposed?
My lord, I will use them according to their desert.
Follow him, good friends. We shall hear your play tomorrow night. What have you in mind for us?
We are tragedians at your command. We do the most blood-curdling of denouement. Death, dirges, fools, ghosts, illusions, intrigue, infidelity, infatuations, murders, melodrama, reality, realism, servility, surrealism, vagabonds, and villains.
And a touch of the alliterations.
No, this is how I always stand. This is how actors stand to address the prose.
Never mind all that. Can you play the murder of Gonzago?
We are tragedians at your...
Cut. Can't go through all that again. Just get off there and rehearse the murder of Gonzago for tomorrow night. To which I want you to write a speech of some 12 or 16 lines I would have inserted in it.
Aye, my lord.
And this week's prize for overacting goes to... Yet, I have heard it said that guilty creatures sitting at a play have, by the very cunning of the scene, been so struck that they have confessed their misdeeds. I'll have these actors play something like the murder of my father to test my uncle. I'll observe his looks, and if he but blench, I know my course. The play's the thing wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king.
What was all that about then?
I don't know, but it looks like we're off to the theatre tonight. Ooh, but wait, here comes Hamlet's uncle, the king.
Greetings, good Rosencrantz and gentle Guildenstern.
Good.
My lord.
What news of Hamlet?
My lord, he is this night to stage a fairy tale of promises unfulfilled.
Enactment of the SNP manifesto.
Theatre is about willing suspension of disbelief, my lord, but such a fanciful tale is beyond disbelieving.
And yet it gives me joy to hear him so contented. Bid you tell him he is to attend us here at once.
We shall, my lord.
I love the theatre. Back to have a front row seat.
Later, dear. The play comes later. And I think that's enough ginger beer for one evening, don't you? Now, make haste and find your party frock.
And now, Ophelia, read you on this book, whilst the king and I observe Hamlet's behaviour toward you, to see whether he does indeed love you.
I will obey.
My lord, we must withdraw. I hear Hamlet's coming.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and hours of outrageous fortune, or to take arm against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them. To die.
Oh, Harry, just now, there's a man I could get to know better.
To say, we end the heartaches and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir
What's
to.
Sirius Black up to?
Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal
Why
world?
is Cornelius Fudge doing that?
Calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips?
Oh, Harry, I do hope you defeat all evil.
The pangs,
I wonder what's for tea tonight.
the law's delay. The fair Ophelia. Nymph, in thy orisons be all my sins remembered.
Pardon, my lords?
Have you heard but aught I did say? Get thee to a nunnery. Go thy ways, but to a nunnery. Where is your father?
At home, my lords.
Well, then, let the doors be shut on him that he may play the fool nowhere but in his own house. To a nunnery go, and quickly to farewell.
What has made him so mad?
Go to, you have made me mad. I say, we will have no more marriages. To a nunnery go.
Love. His affections do not that way tend. There is something in his soul that melancholy sits on brood. He shall to England be sent.
My lord, let his mother entreat him to show his griefs, and I will hide and hear their conference. If she finds him not, then to England send him.
It shall be so. Madness in great ones must not unwatched go.
Speak you the speech as I pronounced it to you.
We shall, my lords.
But soft, here comes the king and queen.
How fair is our cousin Hamlet?
Excellent, my lord. The players are ready, pray. Take your seats.
What do you call the play?
The Mousetrap. Marry, this play is the image of a murder. Gonzago is the duke's name. His wife is Baptista, and one Lucianus is nephew to the king. 'Tis a knavish piece of work, but touches not your majesty and those that have free souls.
Good Hamlet, come sit by me.
No, good mother. Here's metal more attractive.
Did you mark that?
Shall I lie in your lap?
You're merry, my lords.
Who? I. Come, let the play begin.
We beg your hearing patiently. Now is our time for playing a story of my slaying. Ba la 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 la, ba la 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 la. That bloke the poison's laying, Gonzago he's betraying. Ba la 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 la, ba la 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 la. Gonzago's on the ground, his kingdom has been downed. Fa la la la, fa la 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 la, fa la la la. The nephew wins the crown, his uncle now put down. Fa la la la, fa la 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 la, fa la la la. Gonzago's wife now flirting, it's really disconcerting. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. The nephew wins his woman and clasps her to his bosom. Hang on a minute. Can we say bosom? Are we too young to say bosom? No, it's all right. We can say bosom. Can't say bum, but we can say bosom. Fa la 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 la. This play now at its end. Our king is
poisoning.
My lord, we were sent by your mother.
With a message that your
Behavior struck her into amazement.
and admiration, and she desires to
Speak with you in her chamber. You
go
to
bed.
I will leave you, friends. Soft. Now to my mother. Let me be cruel, not unnatural. I shall speak daggers to her, but use none.
How very intriguing. I feel like a spectator. The only thing that makes this bearable is the misplaced thought that somebody interesting might come along in a minute.
See anyone?
Nope. Do you?
No. What a fine persecution. To be kept intrigued without ever quite being enlightened.
Greetings, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Even our names have no meaning anymore.
Madness is spreading like a contagion through this cast.
I like Hamlet, nor stands it safe with us to let his madness rage. Therefore, prepare you to dispatch with him to England.
My lord, Hamlet goes to his mother's bedchamber. Behind the arras, I'll convey myself to hear the process. I'll warrant she'll send him straight. Farewell, my liege, I take my leave at once.
My offence is rank. It hath God's curse on king, a brother's murder. This hand is thicker than itself with brother's blood. There is not rain enough in the sweet heavens to wash it white as snow.
Oh, never a moment's peace is there. It's like living in a public park.
You're never satisfied, are you?
I'm going. Ah, he's coming.
Who's coming?
Hamlet, don't you know this script?
What's he doing?
Nothing.
He must be doing something.
Walking.
On his hands.
No, on his feet.
Stark naked.
I wish.
Selling ice cream.
There's no interval in this show.
Let us be concealed, for he is to speak.
Up, sword. Now might I do it. Hat, when he is drunk, a sleeper in the incestuous pleasure of his pet, then trip him that his soul may be as damned and black as hell whereto it goes. But he prays. To kill him now would send his soul to heaven. I will await.
Oh, well, what do we do now?
Depends who you think we're working for.
Perhaps they know.
Perhaps not. The mental arithmetic isn't up to much, remember?
The king would like an audience.
Oh, well, tell him he can have this lot. They're not much use to us.
Grapes, my lady.
Ah, a cheeky little number.
My lady, Hamlet is coming. Behind the arras I'll hide and witness your conversation. Be round with him.
Now then, mother, what is the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Have you forgot me?
No, but you shall not budge till I have set you up a glass in which you may see the inmost part of you.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me. Help! Help! Help!
What? Oh, help!
Yikes, this is getting dangerous.
How now? A rat! Dead for a ducat, dead! know not. Is it not the king? Oops.
Mad. He's completely mad.
Our king of shreds and patches. Save me and hover over me with your wings. What would you, gracious figure?
Do not forget, this visitation is but to whet thy almost blunted purpose. Amazement on thy mother sits. Speak to her, Hamlet.
Look you how pale he glares.
To whom do you speak this?
Why do you see nothing there?
I see nothing but ourselves.
Even now as he goes out of the portal. I must to England. This man shall set me plotting. I'll lug the guts to a hiding place. Good night, mother.
How does Hamlet?
Complete fruitcake.
Gertrude, come away. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, ho! Go seek Hamlet in the body out.
Go seek him out.
At least it's a step in the right direction.
I do hope more tears are shed for us.
Right, you go that way, I'll go this.
No, you go this way, I'll go that way. Oh, on second thoughts, he could be dangerous. We must stick together.
Good idea. I'll come with you.
No, I'll come with you.
But you were going this way, I was going that way.
Right.
What if he comes here?
And we're there.
You go. I'll stay here.
I'll go. On second thoughts, he could be violent. We must stick together.
Then we'll both stay here.
At least we are getting somewhere now. My lord Hamlet, tell us where the body is that we may bear it with us to the chapel.
The body is with the king, but the king is not with the body. The king is a thing of nothing.
What hath befallen?
Where the dead body is bestowed, my lord, we could not get from him.
But to England with him go. I will send with you instructions for Hamlet's conduct.
It is a good thing we are in so much of this play. At least we can keep you abreast of what's happening. So where are we? Little does he know that the little that we know is more than the little that he knows.
And little does he know that we know little of what he knows, only we never know something
And little does he know that we know little of what he knows.
So we're knowing the little that he knows, and that he doesn't know that we know the little that he knows.
And knowing the little that he knows and that he doesn't know that we know the little that he knows.
Between
us we know that they both know a little, but don't know that we know that they know. Is that clear?
She, on the other hand, knows nothing.
She's pissed.
Probably had a bit too much to drink.
For England, if your name be Horatio.
I me. Horatio, once you have read this, give it to this man to give to the king. I have been captured by pirates. This man will bring you to me. Hamlet. Come, I will give you way for these your letters. Direct me to Hamlet from whom you brought them.
It is all go, isn't it?
What's in store now, I wonder?
Oh, another that's lost it.
I'm not sure this one ever had it.
Where is the beauteous bounty of Denmark? And how should I, your true love, know from another one? He is dead and gone, white as shroud as mountain snow.
How do you, pretty lady?
And I made at your window to be your Valentine.
Say to yourself, my lord, young Laertes has overthrown your officers. The mob cries for him to be king, and he comes hither.
The doors are broke.
Oh, vile king, where's my father?
Dead.
Not by him.
Then how came he dead? Dear maid, kind sister Ophelia, oh heavens, is it possible a young maid's wit maybe is more so as an old man's life?
This gets more and more bizarre.
All we need now is for someone to start singing Hey Nonny Nonny.
They bore him barefaced on the fire. Hey, nonny, nonny. Hey, nonny, nonny.
Well, there you go.
There's rosemary. That's remembrance. Pray, love, remember. There's pansies. That's for thoughts. I would give you some violets, but they all withered when my father died. And for all you Christian souls, I pray God my name.
Laertes, he that drives your sister to such desperate measures pursues my life also, and is responsible for the death of your own dear father.
Me again. Letters, my lord. This to your majesty, and this to the queen.
Leave us. Laertes, you shall hear these letters.
It's upside down.
You shall know I am set naked on your kingdom.
Naked in your kingdom. We can't have a striptease. If Hamlet gets his king off, this lot are going to get a lot more than they bargained for.
Prepare to avert your eyes.
Tomorrow I shall return home and seek your pardon. Hamlet, what should this mean? Is this some abuse or no such thing?
Let him come. It warms my heart that I should tell him to the teeth. Thus diest thou. I'll anoint my sword with a poison so deadly that a mere scratch will see Hamlet to his death.
And when in your fight you are both hot and dry, and Hamlet calls for drink, I'll have prepared a poisoned chalice, whereon but sipping will cause him death.
It's all go, isn't it? You wait all play for a messenger, and then 3 come along at once, just like the trams in Edinburgh. My lady, Ophelia has drowned, fallen in the weeping brooks where her garments, heavy with their drink, pulled her to a muddy death.
Drowned! Drowned! Adieu, my lord. I will to her side depart.
We will follow.
Remind me where we are in this play again.
That is the question. Never mind all this to be or not to be nonsense.
So, Claudius killed Hamlet's father and then married his mother 2 minutes after the funeral so that he could become king instead of Hamlet.
No wonder Hamlet's miffed.
The ghost was Hamlet's dad and told him to seek revenge against Claudius. So Hamlet feigns madness, which Polonius thinks is because he's in love with his daughter, Ophelia. But she's not his type.
Who is?
That puppet show was telling Claudius that Hamlet knows he killed his father and that he's out to get him. And we were behind the arras when Hamlet killed Polonius, thinking it was Claudius.
That was a close shave, but it's all starting to become clear.
Yes. And then Claudius sent Hamlet to England, which drove Ophelia bonkers with grief, so she drowned herself. But now Hamlet's back in town and looking for his revenge.
And we're in all this up to here.
We know too much.
Time to put on another disguise.
Something that might allow us to prepare for our own funerals.
Gravediggers, I think they're in the next scene.
Got your disguise on?
Still working on it. We better start digging and clear a few of these old skulls out of the way so that there's room for her.
Here we are digging all the time, unearthing skulls like yours and mine. Death overtook them for such a loss, not that we really ever give a toss.
Have the these fellows no feeling of their business that they sing it gravely, King?
She looks like my dear old mum. Teeth and a smile that looks so glum. Perhaps she was always really cross, not that we really ever give a toss. He looks like my dear old dad. Teeth and a smile that looks so sad. Maybe he had a rotten boss, not that we really ever give a toss.
Whose grave is this?
Here we are digging all the time, unearthing skulls like yours and mine. Death overtook them for such a loss, not that we really ever give a toss.
How long will a man lie ere he rot?
If he is not rotten before he dies, sir, then 8 or 9 years. Here is a skull been in the earth 3 and 20 years.
Whose was it?
Yorick, sir, the king's jester.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. A fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. He hath borne me on his back 1,000 times, and how abhorrent my imagination is. There hung those lips I have kissed I know not how oft. Where be your jibes now, your gambols, your flashes of merriment that were wont to set a table on a roar? No one now to mock your own jeering. Now, get you to my lady's chamber and tell her, have her paint an inch thick, to this commandment she must come. Have her laugh at that. Soft, here comes the king and courtiers. Couch away a while and mark.
Round breast to her as peace parted souls. Lay her in the earth, and from her fair and unpolluted flesh may violets spring.
There's no more to be done.
Ouch!
What? The fair Ophelia?
Hold off the earth a while, till I put her once more in mine arms. Come on, chair.
Who is he whose grief bears such an emphasis? It is I, Hamlet the Dane.
Oi! There is not room for the lot of you in here. Ah!
The devil take thy soul! Uh-oh.
Away thy hands!
Pluck them asunder!
I loved Ophelia. 40,000 brothers could not make up the sum of my love to her.
This is madness! I pray you, Horatio, wait upon him. This grave shall have a living monument. An hour of quiet shortly shall we see.
The rose, 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 red. No, your lordship is right welcome back here in Edinburgh.
I humbly thank you, sir.
His Majesty has laid a wager upon your head. With a dozen passes between you and the Laertes, he shall not exceed on you 3 hits.
As many as 3 hits. Let the foils be brought.
Nay, my good lord, 'tis folly.
Not a whit. We defy augury.
Come, Hamlet, and take this hand from me.
Give me your pardon, sir. I have done you wrong.
Oh, this is gonna end in tears.
Don't you just know it?
I do receive your love, and will not wrong it.
I do embrace it freely, and will his wager play. Give us the foils.
Retain the goblets that we may drink Hamlet's better health.
A hit! A profitable hit!
Give me some wine that we may drink Hamlet's health.
thy work.
Defend me, friends! I am but hurt.
I wasn't expecting that one, but at least we should be safe now.
Here, thou murderous stain. Drink the potion and join your mother.
Woo, it's becoming an epidemic!
I die, Horatio. The potent poison overgrows my spirit. I cannot wait to hear the news from England, but I do prophesy the election lights on Fortinbras. He has my dying wish to tell him with the occurrence. More and less, which have solicited. The rest is silence.
Well, hey, not a bad body counting for a Shakespeare tragedy.
I wonder what happened to us.
Well, what do you mean? We're still here.
We don't know that. We don't know that we're still alive. Didn't Shakespeare have us killed off too?
Well, apparently not.
Not so fast, Juliet. I bring news that Hamlet's final commandment is fulfilled. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern dead? That's a play by Tom Stoppard, isn't it?
And now this play is at its end. It's time to draw the final curtain. One man left standing.